So we're gonna start with a good morning into a reverse lunge. So let's bring the hands up by the ears. Feet will be parallel, pointed toward the front. We'll send the booty back, big stretch on those hamstrings. Then we'll take a reverse lunge and switch. Good, we're gonna go for 10 here. So really just getting the blood flowing. Good, keep that up. So make sure as you're sending that booty back, we get a big stretch on those hamstrings. And then really think of using your core as you step backwards for that lunge. Good. We should all be about halfway. We're gonna say it's a loose 10. Good. So inhale over, exhale, press it up. Take your time on those lunges. Good, knee does not necessarily need to touch the floor, but if you've got the mobility, see if you can give it a little kiss. We're gonna go for 2 more here. Nice, last one. Perfect, once you are done that, we'll walk to the back of our mat, inchworm. If you beat me, hold your inchworm. Good, legs are wide. We're gonna go for a shoulder tap, bring it back up. Good, we're gonna go for 4 more. Shoulder tap, shoulder tap. Again, make sure those legs are wide. The whole goal here is to keep those hips from swiveling. We got 1 more, and we're gonna hold that plank at the bottom. Good, hold your plank, but see if you can drop it to the forearms and bring those legs together. Nice, press the floor away, little bend in the knees, tuck those hips under, open the chest. If this gets to be too much, drop it down to the knees for a moment. Keep it up, keep it up. And let it go. All right, give those arms a little love. Perfect, so we're gonna hop into our work. If you need anything else, do it right now. So again, guys, we're gonna be using a medium set of weights and then a heavier set if you have access to them. If you've only got 1 heavy weight, bring it along, we're gonna make it work. And then completely optional, like a yoga block or like a low step. I'll show you an option with that. Let's talk structure real quick. So guys, we're gonna have 5 exercises today, and we're gonna do this a little bit more traditionally. So we're gonna do 4 sets of each exercise in a row, meaning we're not gonna do it circuit style. We're gonna do 1 exercise 4 times, and then the nice thing is once we're done with it, we never see it again. So first exercise is an RDL. I'm gonna show you a few options here. If you've got a set of heavy weights, you're gonna bring them right in front of you, feet are parallel. We're gonna slide the weights down the front of the body, just like our good morning in our warm-up. Press the floor away, bring it back up. All right, so that is your option number 1. If you've only got 1 heavy weight, you're gonna grab it in between the arms. Same thing. The slower you go, the harder it's gonna be, okay? So if it's not the most challenging weight for you, I want you to really slow it down. And if you've only got your medium weights, I want you to bring them up in front of the chest for your good morning. All right, bringing them down and up. So those are your 3 different options. We're gonna do 8 to 12 reps. So you get to choose. I would say the heavier your weights, the lower rep range you wanna go. And you're gonna have a whole minute to get through it. Any leftover time in that minute is yours. All right, let's do it. So grab your weights. We'll go through 1 set together. We'll break for questions. All right, super simple RDL. Remember, slow and controlled tempo, 8 to 12 reps. We start it up in 3, 2, and 1. So guys, if you don't like counting, you can just stay with me, or you can go for the entire minute. We are gonna take 30 whole seconds to rest in between, because if you're doing those full 12 reps, that should take you the full minute. So we inhale over, exhale up. Checking in that those shoulders never go below the hips. I want you guys to focus on your strongest range of motion. Once shoulders go below the hips, low back starts to really get involved. I'm gonna go for 2 more, that'll make it 10. We're at 40 seconds in. All right, 10 seconds to finish out your reps, then we're gonna take a full 30 seconds break. Let that back reset. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, 30 seconds. Pretty self-explanatory, but questions, comments, concerns, drop it in the chat. We're feeling good? All right, so guys, I'm gonna come watch for form this time, just to make sure we're looking good. Remember, slow and controlled is key, all right? We'll talk more about that in a second. 10 seconds. We're going again, 1 minute, 8 to 12 reps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go for it. Inhale over. Exhale back up. Nice. Good, Sam. Nice, Lauren. Yeah, Rachel. Really, really nice. Good, Philippa. Yeah, everyone's hinge looks really strong. You're about 30 seconds in. So remember, you can work for the whole minute or count your reps, 8 to 12. One little tiny thing, make sure we're not breaking the line of the spine. So take that focus with you. Good, 15 seconds to finish out your reps. Good, Emily. Nice job, make sure we're breathing. Inhale over, exhale up. Yep, when you're in that break, shake out your back. We got 3, 2, and 1, beautiful. All right, 30 seconds, 2 more times. Simple. So, you guys will start to notice, you'll feel your low back working, right? What we don't want is pain. We should be able to understand the difference between pain and work. But long story short, you have extensors back here. So when you extend your back, your low back works, right? So we wanna make sure we're still feeling it in the legs, but you will also feel that low back engaged, totally normal. Let's go for it. We got 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. Exhale, press the floor away. What I like to think about too, on my way up, is almost like I'm screwing my feet into the floor, especially if you're using weights that aren't your absolute heaviest. I'm gonna think of screwing my feet in. You can actually kind of see that my femur or my thigh bone starts to rotate out, and that little external rotation, that little grip, you should feel your glutes light up. You have 30 seconds left. Only other thing I'm gonna ask of you, make sure you stand all the way up. That doesn't mean lean back, but so often I see this happening. We spend all day sitting like that. Open up your chest, stand upright. Good, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, shake it out. All right, 1 more round, then we're done with these guys. Final thing that I want you guys to know, and this is why we're moving so slow this month, is that we're gonna be really focused on our slow twitch muscle fibers. Really long story short, slow twitch muscle fibers, we get into them by working for a little bit longer. They're more of our endurance fibers, but they are going to be great for our posture and for our stability. So that's how we're tying it in this month, all right? 1 more round, 5 seconds. So now we know why I want you to move as slow as molasses. Let's go, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale over. Screw those feet into the ground, press the floor away. And then at the top, pinch that $100 bill between your butt cheeks. Yep, make sure those weights are staying nice and close to the legs, shaving them. If you're with me, I'm going to 10. I've got 4 more here. Ten seconds to finish out your reps, then we're moving on. Woo! We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right. 1 exercise done, 4 to go. So, let's chat about our next one. We just focused on the back of the legs. Now we're gonna focus on the back of the torso. We've got a bent over row. I'm gonna show you a few options. Ideally, we're going a little heavier and we're actually going to focus on our bilateral row, so 2 arms at once. So, if you've got your heavier weights, again, make sure you can actually row them. We're gonna hinge it over, flat back, row it up and down. Remember that line of pull. We wanna aim back toward the hip, not up to the shoulder. If you have one heavy weight, I'm gonna give you a few options. You can take your stagger stance and just alternate, so you'll end up doing like 2 on the right, 2 on the left. You could come in the center, give me an alternating, like gorilla row. So pick what is the most exciting to you, okay? But same thing, 8 to 12 reps. Let's do it. That's it, we know what a bent over row is. So I'll do the first round with you, we'll break for questions, and then we'll keep on moving. Let's go. 1 minute going on the clock, 8 to 12 rows in 3, 2, and 1. So find your nice strong hinge position, support your back with your core. You give me those rows. Woo. All right, once you're done that, take your breath, shake it out. If we have questions, drop them in the chat on the side. You're gonna get a little extra recovery here. Perfect. I actually don't think we need that 30 seconds in between. So we'll go, no, we'll give it. Some people are still working, that's perfect. All right, so questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the chat. We'll take our rest in a moment. Perfect. All right. I don't think we need that extra 30 seconds. Let's do it again. We look good. Here we go, y'all. We started up in 3, 2, and 1. So we'll take out our 30-second rest for this guy. She just doesn't take as long. Give me those rows. Remember, swing back to the hip. Whew. All right, so this is another one. You'll feel your low back working, right? Shouldn't be painful. It's not gonna tickle though, right? But what I want you to think of in that hinge position is getting your core engaged, so bracing, like someone's gonna come under and punch you in the stomach, okay? 15 seconds, we're gonna go 2 more rounds. I'm coming to watch this time. Let's do it, final 10 seconds of rest, so grab your weight, get yourself set up. We row those weights in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Good. Nice, Molly, you can pop your hips just a hair more. Yes, exactly. So remember guys, we always wanna make sure we can feel that stretch in the hamstring. Good. Now, oh, I love all the variations I'm seeing. Good. Yeah, we wanna make sure that we can work strategically based off of what we have access to. You're 30 seconds in. Nice control too. Good, Rachel, that hinge looks beautiful. Yeah, Philippa, you too. All right, you're about 35 seconds in. Shake it out. We got 1 more round of these. Looking good, everybody. Lauren's taking the jacket off. We're sweating, I like it. All right, final 10, final round, then we're moving on. All right. We started up in 4, 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Whew. All right, finish out those reps. You got plenty of time. Good, remember, pop those hips back. Yeah. All right, y'all, nice job. Finish it out, take your time. You still got 20 seconds left. I'm gonna start to get set up for our next exercise. So, If you have your optional yoga block, this is where you want to bring it. If you don't have it, again, don't worry about it. It's just going to help us get a tiny more range of motion. So I'm actually going to take my block and prop it up against the wall so I can really push into it. We're going to do a rear elevated split squat. And I'm actually only going to use one of my weights. We're going to prop one leg back against the block. All right, so again, tiny bit of elevation. You could go higher than this if you wanted. From here, I'm actually gonna hinge forward and keep this hinge the whole time so that I can really get into the glute more. We're gonna bend it down, press it up, keeping that hinge on the upper body. So again, down and up, and you should feel that front leg's glute working. If we're too upright, it's gonna be more quad dominant, okay? And then same thing, if you're on the floor, instead, keeping that hinge the whole time, really driving through that front foot. All right, so either option, one or two weights, completely up to you. I'm just gonna use one, because that's all I really need to feel this. So we're gonna do left foot forward, then right foot forward. Left, right, done. That's gonna be our 4 sets. Let's try it. All right, left foot forward, right leg back, 8 to 10 reps, 8 to 12 reps, sorry. We started up in 3, 2, and 1. So, where's my block at? There we go. Pick the hips up. There we go. And we're going to be mortified at our setup, because that was terrible, but we're gonna pick the hips up. Good. Keep that little hinge forward. So notice that I'm still pulling my front knee back in line with my ankle. I'm not letting it come forward. All right, we got 15 seconds left, and then we're gonna take our 30 seconds rest. We're bringing her back. Good, finish out your reps within 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Let's do the other side. Then we'll stop, check in, make sure we can actually feel that glute, okay? So this time, right leg forward, 1 to 2 weights. I'm gonna get my setup first. I don't know why my brain can't do this today. All right, 10 seconds. Get yourself ready. We start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Pick those hips up. Big inhale. Exhale, press it away. Whew. 30 seconds left. That's a good one. All right. 20 seconds before we take our break. Take your time. If you do have questions, comments, concerns, drop them over now. All right. I don't see anyone running to the computer. That's a good sign. So, we're gonna take our 30 seconds. We're gonna do that just one more time on each side. All right, really make sure, 2 things. We're picking up those hips, so we've got a little lean forward, but I still want you to keep the chest open. So make sure we're not gremlin lunging or squatting. All right, I'm gonna come watch for form this time. Let's just get it set up. We got 15 seconds to get there. So left leg in front, right leg back. We're gonna pick up those hips. Start it up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale down. Knee stays back in line with that ankle. Press it up, hips stay lifted. Keep it going. Nice. Good, Emily. I want you to keep that hip hinge a little bit longer at the top. Yeah. There you go. Good, 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 good. Nice, Jen. Good, Rebecca. Yeah, good, Molly. Nice, Maggie. You can pick up those hips a little bit more. Yeah. Good, we have just about 20 seconds. Nice, Philippa. Good, Lauren, those looked really nice. That's it, Sam. Good, Rachel. 10 seconds to finish out those reps. Then we get our break. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. Those looked really nice. I was like, what is that noise? It's just Kevin. Perfect. You know, wait, okay, this is crazy because I know some of you have cats. I don't know what Zoe wanted last night, but I was like sleeping in bed. I went to bed early, and all of a sudden the door, wide open, slams against the wall. Zoe had run and like jumped on the door. I don't know what she wanted or what kind of kitty crack she was on. But anyway, so everything is kind of scaring me today. Let's keep going. One more round. Form looked great, so I'm in it with you guys. Right foot forward, left foot back. Let's go for it in 3, 2, and 1. 8 to 12 reps. So even if you're doing this on the floor, meaning that back leg is not elevated, I still want this hip shift. So even if you think of sending the butt back leaning forward, like you're about to start a deadlift, that's where we should be. Same thing as a deadlift though, that weight stays right next to your leg. 30 seconds in. Woo! All right, you got 15 seconds left to finish it out. Then we got our final 2 exercises. These are gonna fly. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. All right, a little bit of upper body. We're gonna do a 2-part raise. So, lighter weights, I'm gonna tell you right now, 10s are gonna be heavy for this. So if you don't have anything lighter than 10s, I also have another option for you. Like I'm gonna use 10s and I'm gonna hate every second of it. We're gonna do a ventral lateral raise, bring it down, all right? So it comes front, side, bring it down. Now if you're like, nope, never happening, you're gonna drop to 1 weight, just your front raise. What we should be feeling here is the front line of our core, and then as we bring those arms up, I really want you to feel your lats engage. Same thing if you're doing the ventral lateral, okay? So we're gonna do this, we'll break for questions, same thing, 8 to 12 reps. Really gauge what you can do based off of the weight that you have access to. But my next step down is 3s, and that's gonna be too easy for me. Let's go for it, 1 minute on the clock. 3, 2, and 1. So, little bend in the knees, brace that core. Front, side, bring it down, or just the front. You're also gonna feel it in the front of your shoulders, added bonus. Whew. We're gonna take out the 30 seconds rest for this guy. Keep that in mind. Whew. All right, you're 30 seconds in. That one's a killer. If you have questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the chat. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but just in case. But yeah, that's the tough one. All right, 10 seconds. 3 more rounds. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So front, side, bring it down. Really try to control the descent. Keep it up. 8 to 12. Nice. Good, yeah, palms stay down the whole time. Beautiful. Good. Yeah, just make sure you've got a soft bend in those knees. We're not locked out. Make sure we're not leaning back away from that weight. 30 seconds in, 30 seconds left. Good. Nice, guys, all right. Form looks fantastic. We have 15 seconds, then we're gonna go back in. So let the fact that I took out our built-in 30-second break gauge how many reps you wanna do, okay? You don't have to do the full 12 if it's taking you right up to the end. Let's go again in 3, 2, and 1. Also, I feel like everyone is doing this, potentially with 10s, which I'm very impressed about, but I'm also like, oh, why is this so hard for me? This feels brutal. I don't know about anybody else. Whew, 30 seconds. I'm gonna go for 2 more. Whew. Okay, 1 more round. Then we got our core exercise at the end. Then we're done. 10 seconds. All right, pick up those weights for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 last round. If you're with me, I'm doing 1 more. I am taking my time over here getting to 8. Whew, all right, you have 25 seconds left. We're gonna hop into our core exercise in just a moment. Finish out your reps. I just wanna make sure we know what we're doing. We're gonna go for a hollow hold. Super simple. So option 1, full extension, okay? Think banana. Option 2, bring the arms down. Option 3, knees come into tabletop. Option 4, place those feet on the ground. We're gonna do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4 times. All right, make your way down to the ground. If you're not already there, 20 on, 10 off. Whew. We start her up in 3, 2, and 1, hollow hold. So remember, option 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick your poison. You're already halfway in. Now, if you want to do this full banana shape, but you don't want to lock out your legs, give them a little bend. Sometimes that feels better for me. We got 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds off. Make sure that low back is down. That is the most important thing here. We got 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. All right, 2 more rounds. We got 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Find that hold, find that hold. You're almost there. Nice job, 10 seconds. Good. You can take breaks when you need to, and then you get back in. We got 3, 2, and 1, 10 seconds. We got 1 more round. Hug those knees in, relax the back. We start it up 1 final time in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Nice job. Beautiful. Even though we're lifting that neck, try to send an exhale there. 10 seconds. Nice job, y'all. We are finishing this out in 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna take 30 seconds here. Just hug those knees into the chest. Give that back a little massage. Good. And then once you're ready, roll over to the side or rock it up to seated. And we're gonna take 1 final breath to seal in all that hard work. Bring those arms up. Big exhale, pull it down into heart center. Take it with you for your day and make a little noise. Fantastic work today.